Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Thursday, or what I call it, Twisted Trash Thursday, or what Church Nelly would say, bitch slapping Thursday. Yeah, it is one of them days. Mm, I got fire for just about anybody, everybody that just wants to act up and act wrong. So just be on point, today. Please be nice. um. So, of course, Annie, with her sweet self, said she wanted to get me riled. But, this is okay for anyone that is just asking. And let me see if I can find my comment that was way up here. We have chats before, we have a little conversation. I try to have conversation before the stream starts. And, today, while I'm trying to load stuff, put things in order, and trying to get my mind together, I don't even know where it is. Oh, here it is. This is my sentiments. So, Endgame, that's my sentiments for that book. Okay. So, there's no doubts, no questions. There you go. That's how I feel. Um, just my personal opinion on things. Anyway, let me go on and get into things. So, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. I'll go over that on Saturday. Okay, so Mamo had the first comment. Of course, I had to come out of StreamYard for something, and when I went back in, it cleared out the comment. Thankfully, I took a screenshot. So, Mamo, for being the first comment. All righty. And then welcome back to Daniel. Daniel to channel membership. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I gave you a shout out on the membership side, and then I wanted to be sure that I did so here on the live stream. So welcome back. As you all know, I'm on the road to my next goal of 10,000 subs. We'll get there as you share the word, or share out the stream, my channel, etc., etc. So thank you. And then, prepare to get your Trash Time merch. So if you click on Nightbot drops a link, as well as if you go out to the main channel page and you see the store tab, just click there and you'll see your Trash Time merch. So speaking of Trash Time, let me just pre-Trash Time. I see a few comments. Please be sure you hit the thumbs up if you have not already. V, yeah, let me get to your comment. Let me try to find it, because as I'm going down the list of comments when the stream starts, I just like to post them up so everybody gets a chance to see who's in the stream, especially on replay if they look back. And I hope I can find it, because V said she's in the app formerly known as Twitter jail. I really want. Oh, here it is. V. Lord knows I want to know what did you say, V, that you got suspended? I can only imagine. I've been pretty good. I just been blocking folks left and right because, Hattie's like, VS speaks, tell us how you really feel. That's how I feel. I put it in words you can read. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Annie, I'm ordering me a pink sweatshirt for my Christmas gift. Oh, that's too sweet. All right, so I'm going to throw this out here. I don't see her in the chat, but tomorrow is Church Nellie's birthday. I put together a little something special. It will post up about 3:15 a.m., I believe. There's a post that comes up normally around 3 a.m. because given the West Coast to hit into December 1st, I already know that it's probably December 1st in other parts of the world. But I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up. I hope she loves it. And our squatties can be rough. Well, that's why I want. Just get the right one to say the right thing, and then they catch you at that right moment. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I hopefully it's not a long suspension, but you kudos to you. So, all right. Let me just woosah a bit. All right. So for pre-trash, I just wanted to show a couple of things. This was trending yesterday. So Meghan, Kate Middleton, racist royal family. Those were trends from yesterday. This morning when I went in, Kate and then Catherine were both trending. And as you see under the Kate, it tells you trending with Kate Middleton and only squad. And that's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to move on because, yeah, not much that needs to be said there. Okay. Um, Today, again, there was probably mid morning. I checked again, and then, hashtag racist royal family is still trending. And then, mhm, this had to have been at the same time as I got the other hashtag. It's just because there was some other name in between them, I did not want to post that up, so I broke up my chat. But you can see that, yeah, she's still trending, as well as with King Charles the Cruel. So squad is doing their job. Okay, so Dr. Shola, many of you know who Dr. Shola is. Um, yeah, Dr. Shola was on one. So, taking down my banner just for a second, because I like you all to see the date. So you have the context and you understand it's not something from years ago, but it could have been, just saying. So, Dr. Shola, let it be known. These are the black children, quote, royal racists were afraid of. Skin color of unborn Archie, they were concerned about, and recollections that may vary. Members of the royal family being ignorant about genetics and racist to Meghan Markle with their full chest still deny. Gonna sip some coffee with Omid. So I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, I want to share. And there was a comment underneath this post that was like, they are the, don't take, too much to this. They are the whitest of the, like they're, I just, yeah, anyway. You get where I'm probably going to go with that. Mm. Okay, sorry, I just had to make a comment behind the scenes. So let's see here. Here's another thought from a squatty. To the surprise of absolutely no one, the same chat shows who sit, mute, and nodding when any guest spews made up shit about Harry and Meghan suddenly become confrontational when any guest dares to suggest the hashtag racist royals are not perfection personified. So true, so true, so true, so true. Oh my gosh, they're just ranting and raving and carrying on and oh, don't say it's not so and whatever. We would have believed somewhat more if you had have embraced Meghan day one, shut down all the BS, didn't work with her parental side with their spewing their stupidity. Yeah. So someone shared, many of you will remember that this statement was released, I believe it was early 2023 when there was all the hoopla around the letter that is now resurfacing because of that effing book. So just to recall a statement from spokesperson, the Duchess of Sussex is going about her life in the present, not thinking about correspondence from 2 years ago related to conversations from 4 years ago. Any suggestion otherwise is false and frankly ridiculous. We encourage tabloid media, including the one that wrote that effing book, and various royal correspondents, ding, 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 to stop the exhausting circus that they alone are creating. Remember that when you read that effing book. Okay. Now, I will check comments and then we're going to get into trash time because I am ready to lace. Okay. Because I'm about sick of seeing, Harry and Meghan, more so Meghan getting dragged for filth over something that she has absolutely nothing to do with. She could say it with her full chest if she wanted to. She could blow the water right from under them, the sewer water that they drink over there, right out you know, the pond outside their doors. But she chooses to be much more proper and sweet about it. They got the right one. Let me just say that. So, all right. I'm just scanning comments really, really quickly. Now, don't get me wrong. I will still love squatties who choose to get that book, but just now, I'm not reviewing it. I don't ain't buying what's in it because squat is known. If you've been around long enough, you know most of the stuff that's in that. So, you know, and to have one couple that lives in Montecito, California on the cover just truly sends me over there. But okay. Woosah. All right. Lorna, thank you, thank you, thank you. What are you saying? Endgame is now the cactus burr that's known stuck to Willie's behind. Lord of mercy. And he's loving every second of it. Oh, yes. Throwing his wife and father and allegedly under the bus wheels and, All right. So let me play this for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And where is it? You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Mm. Thank you so very much. I appreciate the love. All right, let me just check the comments again really quickly. Hey, Marianne, how are you? Let me see. Um, Let me see. Marvin is saying, hi, everyone. Mrs. VS just listening, kind of tired from sitting up with Mr. Barron. No spring chicken. Old as older. And then, okay. Can y'all hear me now? My foot hit the plug. Yeah, it's kind of, I guess the ancestors are like, please don't. Please, please don't. Give me a 1 if you can hear me. Y'all know the routine. Okay, there you go. All right, thank you. Good thing I wasn't on a great rant because that would have pissed me off even more. Woo! Gwen VS absolutely agree. Put Megan right back in the limelight. Leave Megan alone. Yeah, just leave her alone. Okay. Omen is labeled Megan's mouthpiece, but what about exactly that's the talk, Marianne, that has been on the app formerly known as many squatties are asking the same question. So I think I have that in mind, but that is one of the things I'm going to kind of go over because of 4 words that Omen said, and now they're saying he's paying homage or to Megan in a sense. But you all are going to see in a few. Wendy, the Sussex is the best response is no response. Class rules. Bingo. Um, it's funny how, and then I'll hit the marker and go right into trash time. It's funny how stiff upper lip is what they used to tell Megan. They used to tell Megan, be quiet, just stiff upper lip, have a stiff upper lips, have a stiff upper lip. And now you mofos want her to come out and say, I didn't help him write the book. Common sense. The damn person has told you she didn't help. And why is it always her? But yet y'all ain't racist. And Nana, yeah, I'm going to get that old biddy when I get to her. Okay. Lady T, that's okay. What Princess Megan won't say, we will. Oh, okay. And Baron, if you're listening, Sir, yeah, I can't hang either. My eyes are trying to shut around 11 o'clock. So around 11:30, I'm like pushing it. Yeah, no way. No way. I tried to, but I still love you. Whew. And I hope to catch a, live stream soon. Maybe tomorrow night. It's Friday. Let me see, Rafaela. Monarchy is ready for anything against anyone who tries to say the truth. Yes, so they'll speak up, when it is the truth. They'll do all their screaming and yelling. All their mouthpieces are out there. Blah, 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 blah. Annie, stiff upper lip not working for them right now. Need some more Botox and it really will be stiff. Yeah, I said it. And put it elsewhere too. Okay. Gwen, now the idiots are crying. Oh, they can cry. They can do whatever. It's all fake and phony and just a bunch of bull crap. Wendy appears taking orders from Camilla, puppet master, throwing copycat on it. Well, Jew, I don't feel bad for that one that may be getting thrown under the bus. Baby doll, you signed up for it. You should have been prepared for it. That one day, if something goes wrong, okay. It's all about the air, remember? The wife don't count. Okay, now let me get over. Woo! Church Nelly, there you are. Let me see. Hello, all not feeling so good today. Surgery to remove bad kidney in 2 weeks. Hugs, 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 and lots of prayers, Church Nelly. Lots and lots of prayers. Now, you weren't in the stream, but there's a little something special for you tomorrow, and I do hope you see it when you're feeling up to it. It might warm all parts of you. Okay. Marianne is saying there is very little in the book about Harry and Meghan, despite what the derangers are alleging. It is really a takedown of the royal family and the media, of which he's a part of, and yeah, whatever happened. Thank you, Vasitas. Whatever happened to never complain, never explain, child? That goes out the window when they're put under the spotlight. That goes out the window. I mean, PM was on TV and said that he got a text message thanking him from a member of the royal family, senior royals, for all that he said and did about Meghan. Okay, just saying. Talk about Looneyville. All right. Let me come over here. Being that all hearts and minds are already on this, here we go. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. It's Looneyville because of this. If that one picture wasn't on there, I would be good. But because he used their picture to help sell books and outrage and everything else, let him take a little heat. Crisp up a little bit. Let him take a little heat. Now, I saw this today. I hope the Lord that this woman did not, the one in the pictured in the car that I circled the brooch. I really hope she didn't say anything crazy like this. I just took a screenshot of Celeb Bitchie's tweet and just refused to click on anything else. But Princess Michael of Kent told aides that Duchess Meghan, quote, made it all about race, end quote. You wear that blackamoor brooch and think it wasn't about race? Oh, okay. Your daddy was a Nazi and you're going to say it wasn't about race? Yeah, okay. Hold on one second, everybody. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. All right, so this one here is crazy. Needs a little help. Needs to get a life. Needs to do all those things that mm, I don't know. I better behave myself. I'm gonna wind up getting it really badly. So let me remind everybody what Valentine Lowe. We remember that name, right? Because there were legal papers sent when they were talking about those letters before. hmm And so, it seems that that might be where people, oh, there'll be a suit because there was somebody that was talking about a lawsuit. But back in 2021, this was all about, it's like the same regurgitation. And we're right back arguing and fussing either with each other or with the crazies, you know. But this one here, let me give her a picture. Yeah. This one here had nerve to say, wondering aloud about a baby's skin tone is not racist. After supposed racist royal are inadvertently outed by Omid Scobie in his new book. Lady, it is. Because why are you worried about the skin tone of a baby? Dark, light, whatever. It's kind of just, you need to worry about some other things, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. Now, they're really pulling the short straw. Omid Scobie's sneaky four-letter word tribute to Meghan during a brutal, I guess he had an interview on this morning. I know y'all have seen what those four words are. And I can't even believe they've attributed this. I hope she copyrights this. So that way anybody and everybody will have to attribute it to her. So, you know, the person asked, I'm just wondering how your week has been so far. Thank you for asking. He said, thank you for asking. And they're saying that's a tribute to Meghan. People do use that term. Thank you for asking. How are you feeling? I'm feeling good. Thank you for asking. How's your family? Oh, they're wonderful. Thank you for asking. So, Celeb Bitchy had this with PM. He's jumped out they guess they told him to come out of the sewer and help out with this, but he needs to watch what he says. There is a case that he's involved in, and I would use this if he said this and it was Piers Morgan hopes the Windsors bump off Prince Harry. You're a nasty SOB. You are a nasty SOB. It's regurgitation. I'm here in November 2017. Same thing was happening. Um, oh, I just dropped my phone, Lord. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Woosah. Let me just woosah. All right. So if you look at, well, I say regurgitation. Um, 2017, a book was coming out, which I don't remember hearing anything about it. I guess we were all in La La Land. I really don't remember hearing anything about. It says Charles speculated. Was the unnamed senior royal who speculated? I guess they're taking this out of. I don't know. I just saw the screenshot and just grabbed it. But I was like, oh, 2017. Okay. Yeah, we're really digging deep. So he's going back over all these years, just the Meghan years, just to throw the match on the fire, on the flame, and really cause the wood to burn out of control. So this is from 2021. book, Prince Charles is the one who asked about baby's, Archie's skin tone, which, if the family really was concerned when Archie was born, they wouldn't have allowed Danny, whatever his name is, to be hired back at the BBC. And that person would have been crucified for what he did with that picture of the couple with the monkey in between talking about royal babies coming home. You two should have locked lips because you're just the same disgusting human beings. All right. So allegedly, cosplay has now been thrown under the bus. But we do remember when these headlines were out there saying that she's moving pieces to ensure Meghan Markle and Harry relocate to Africa. Do we remember those claims? Because at that time, Sussex Squad podcast was still going. Mhm. And Tina and Michelle were off the chain. So, you know, she wants them behind her or under her, because they've been carried on the shoulders or, shaking hands through chain link fence. But when they're right there next to her, she can be, she just can't even be bothered. She's going to walk off while other people are cooing. You would think it's your nephew. Oh, but you probably don't see him that way, right? Now, she can say what she wants, but there's video evidence. And y'all stay out of Africa. Stay out of any of the Commonwealth countries. Just stay out of them. Stay in your Saltine Island. I'm just going to say it that way. Whew. So the Rangers, yes, are on a whole nother level right now. They're on a whole nother level. So I'll let y'all read what this one basically. Okay. So this person is saying F Harry, F Meghan, F Omid, F Charles, F Elizabeth. So people are like, Elizabeth who? The person clarified. Harry because he is an envious idiot. Oh my gosh. Meghan because she's a manipulative, envious, and hypocritical person. Omen Aslicker. Charles for sending a letter to the celeb in the first place. And then QE2 for not making firmer decisions, for not knowing how to handle the situation. Y'all are off your damn rockers. So this one is saying, we will find out when the lawsuits are filed and the Sussexes and Omen has to lawyer up and eventually have to speak the truth in court, like Finding Freedom. Finding Freedom wasn't even part of um, the half sibling of Meghan tried to make it part of her lawsuit, but the judge was like, not today. Not today. So, yeah. That's what they want. They want to see the royal family sue, but I thought the royal family didn't sue. I thought they didn't take things to court. Now, we know there are headlines that say that, so y'all are going to have to decide. Besides, you have to go after the author and the publisher of the book, who should have done legal checks before it was released. That's what they do most of the time, right? I know Harry did, and his publisher had legal checks done. So the Sussexes will have nothing to do with it. People might try to drag him into it, but again, they've had nothing to do with it. And then Harry's case, there was some updates that were out here byline. This is how I envision the royal family right now. From pulling their own hair out, what they may have on top of their heads. Because this one here is just going to go ham on them all. Now, on the app formerly known as, going down my timeline, and I see this ad. I had to pause because at first I was like, what is this with Harry? Like, okay. Couldn't see the full screenshot of what the wording is because you have to click to get there. And then, of course, it's one of them bogus ones that after 20 pages, you'll get to where it shows Harry. I was page 1. I was like, yeah, no, don't see it. Not going. Close. Move on. So, But it's like, how far would you go to make your life easier? These hacks will challenge your moral compass. And I'm like, what? Okay. Got blocked. I just was like, I'm not even dealing with any of that. That's just lunacy. Lunacy. All right, let me come over here. There's a lot of comments. I'm not going to be able to get through all of them. Only I got a lot going on behind the scenes, and I know if my husband calls again, I have to, rather than interrupt, I'll just hang up. In the stream, I mean. All right, so Church Nelly, you're going to be having surgery in a couple of weeks, so we're going to be prayerful, very prayerful for that. Let me see. Karen is saying Charles want to take the fall and cover for William and Camilla because he already damaged good and old. The other two have much more to lose and will be damaged, more damaging for them. A setup to give. Nobody. I mean, in all said and done, is the consort really that cared about? No, she'll always be the mistress. You know, many mistresses have married the person that they get, and then they wind up losing that person a lot of times to somebody else. So um, she must be okay with what he likes to do. Just gonna leave it at that. Yes, yeah, I agree. She's unhinged. Little Mac, let's not forget what almost happened to baby Archie in that nursery here in South Africa that they didn't want to talk about, didn't want it released. Oh, well, why is that? Why? What? Huh? Yeah. Lottie, why are these folks not listening to what Megan says? She said that they were concerned about his skin color and what that would look like. And yes, that's racist. Thank you, Lottie. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ruth, Nellie, remember, do not rush your rest. Thank you. Please continue to tell her that. Do not rush your rest. Listen to your doctor and take as long as you need to recover. Mama Ruth says so. There you go. Now, whether she listens, we might have to take a little belt to her, once she's healed and all that. But she'll be all right. Wendy says, without the Sussexes, would the world media give a damn about Charles, Camilla, William, and Kate? Hell to the no. And that, boom, is basically how the stream could really end, because that is the truth right there. I mean, you don't brief against somebody and then get all upset when the ish comes flying back at you, because you should have expected that it would. Diane's sure it was enraged Billy doing the asking. Anybody bold enough to dictate wedding site, dress, seating arrangements, etc. also thought he could dictate bride and child choice. Yeah. Someone that would be very accommodating to his advances. And I said it because that's how I think he was thinking. He could have whomever he wants. The circles they run in, whew, okay, just whew. Megan said, not this one. Okay, not. Karen, this is all a setup to give people a name. They are always asking for it to kill the story so people can stop speculating and move the cloud from over their heads. Manipulation at its best. I mean, people will forget about it in a couple of weeks. Something else will happen. Now would be the time, space and cosplay, to do um, the massive thing that royalists will probably cry over. The rest of us will be like, we knew that. And then, okay, what's for dinner? All right. Hey, Charlene, how are you? Uh, Anna, they can blow it out there. Beep. Yeah, they could. Tia, the royal family can't sue because they are the ones that started all this shish. Well, I mean, wouldn't that be funny? Who are they going to send to court, against that to plead in their favor? Yeah, it's just crazy. Let me see what Teresa. Now they want the Sussexes to denounce Scobie. Really? Did that institution denounce all the poisonous, hateful things said and done to Princess Meghan and Prince Harry? Sussexes? Nope. They, all the books that have been written, the other one that uses the title lady. See, yeah. Um, we'll just say, they've never stopped that hateful person from, shutting it all the way down. So, phew, let me see. Lorna, why are these damn trolls so illiterate? It's like they spend all their time in the garbage tabloids spin cycle. Well, because they do regurgitate out just as beautifully what they want, and phew. All right, Diane, that was sabotage on the translation, and Omi should sue. Oh, okay, Omid should sue. Well, it's up to him. That's his, or the publisher, one of the two. I don't know which one would take the action, but yeah, it's up to them. So, Karen, the successes have nothing to say. This game has been played before. They don't take your tax money or match at your drum. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's the part that really kind of is like, what were you all thinking? Like, Lord. Besides, how did he get all this stuff from the same papers that we've all been reading this over the years? The BS has been out there. We've known about it. Squad has been yelling about it for years. Um, it's just it gets in the book, and this particular book, and you know, as people are saying, the Sussexes aren't really mentioned in the book, and I guess that has the folks inflamed. But the hell, Harry came out and said what he said about the family. Mhm. About Paul more so. Marvin, I don't know. I'm not checking the numbers just to see the responses. Whew, Lord of mercy. Got to ask the Derangers, are they buying it? But we know they usually don't. So, um, yeah, I'm truly not even something I'm interested in, tell you the truth. I mean, hey, if it does good, it does good. He'll be happy. Goes to the bank, loads down his pockets, and again, there's Meghan and Harry in the wake of it all, more so Meghan. So, Raphael, the behavior of Charles and Company is not a good business card for an institution interracial as UK. Well, they want it to be strictly their pigment. That's why they have those flights sending people back to, quote, their country and all that other stuff. So, one thing I did want to mention, I know there was a comment made about the lawsuit of the half sibling, and it's a trial date and all this. Understand how the courts work. So the judge still has to make a decision on the last hearing they had. While that is waiting, they still, because it's still an open case, they have to get it on the docket. They're working on their 2024 dockets. So, you know, the bug pushed back a lot of court cases, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, we're at the end of 2023. So, of course, 2024. It's not that there is an actual trial set, it's just marked on the calendar that if the judge doesn't dismiss it with prejudice, then you would have another hearing. But I think it was saying it was just a hearing, another hearing scheduled. But we're just waiting and praying, everybody, that the judge dismisses it with prejudice, and then it's null and void, and we don't have to worry about it. And that November 4th, I think it was November 4th, 2024 just goes away. So let me see. T-Mac, oh, how about that? The Sussexes isn't going to play their game. Let them all fight amongst themselves and tear each other's hair out. Yes. That's what they deserve, to tear each other. Game of Windsor. Mhm. They all, at least two of them. One is already on the throne. He had to wait a long time for it. And one is trying not to wait that long, but hey, who's to say that the throne will really be there for him when it's his time? All right. I'm going to end there. I do apologize for the few interruptions that occurred. I do hope that you all are good and that you enjoyed it. Be sure to share it out. Yeah. I love you all, Church and Ellie. Happy birthday in advance. hmm hmm And we shall be talking again Saturday, as the old folks would say, if the creek don't rise. Okay. Take care, everybody. Be safe out there. Bye.